All right, welcome back, everybody. So we're gonna continue on in our adventure in regression by kind of finishing up a couple of extra topics related to interpretations. And so we had left off last time where we had just interpreted our fitted intercept, which is how what we expect the average course score to be when attractiveness is 0. In this case, we expect it to be 3.88 points. And we left off on page 10 here with this question, but does it actually make sense to interpret the intercept in this case? So just because we can interpret the intercept doesn't mean that we actually should. So just because maybe you can make a peanut butter and dill pickle sandwich doesn't mean you actually should make it. That was a terrible analogy because those sandwiches are actually delicious, but you kind of get the idea. And so in this case, does it make sense to interpret the intercept? No. And the reason why has to do with this concept of extrapolation. And so let's define what extrapolation is and then see how it applies to this intercept interpretation for this example. So extrapolation is just applying the model to explanatory variable values that are outside the range of the original data. All right, and so in our example, let's see why interpreting the intercept is actually a case of extrapolation. So I'm going way back to page 2 where we originally had this scatter plot. And I'm seeing, okay, the explanatory variable, that's attractiveness. If I'm interpreting the intercept, I'm saying when attractiveness is 0, what do I expect course score to be? But 0 is outside the range of x values. It's way over here. So we don't have any data near 0. And so that's why this is extrapolation in this case. And so really in this example, extrapolation would just be applying the model to professors with an attractiveness rating of 1 and lower. Or, so that kind of covers this lower part, or we also shouldn't apply it past here, so about 9 or higher.